1905. The Anjou ship hits the deadly rocks of the Auckland Islands in the middle of a freezing storm. The hull screams as it tears apart, and in seconds, 22 men are thrown into the dark, icy waters. They crawl onto the shore, gasping for air, expecting help. But they find only one thing: an absolute, deathly silence. This is not a rescue mission. This is a nightmare. They are stranded on a barren rock where the wind freezes the blood, and there is absolutely nothing to eat. The Auckland Islands are a living hell. Bitter winds howl through the jagged rocks, cutting through the men's wet clothes like a knife. There are no trees for shelter, no animals to hunt, and the soil is frozen solid. As the days pass, hope begins to vanish. Weakness sets in, and the freezing cold forces the crew to huddle together for warmth, knowing that if they don't find a solution soon, the island will become their final resting place. Just when all hope seems lost, they find a survivor among the wreckage, a single, ordinary brown chicken. For the starving crew, this is not a pet, it is a meal. They demand to kill the bird, but Captain LeMarrec blocks their way, weapon in hand. He knows something the others don't. This tiny creature is their only link to survival. The men call him crazy, but the captain refuses to yield. The standoff between the starving crew and their leader begins. The captain's plan begins to pay off. While the island seems like a dead graveyard, the chicken possesses sharp instincts that the men have lost. Captain LeMarrec leads the crew as they follow the bird across the jagged rocks. Her eyes detect movement in the cracks where fresh water seeps through, and she leads them to the hidden springs. But water is not enough. The chicken instinctively scratches at the frozen ground to reveal hidden roots and small insects. Beneath the moss, what looked like a barren, dead rock is suddenly alive with resources. For the first time in weeks, the men are no longer starving, and they finally see a glimmer of hope. Months pass in the bitter cold. The chicken is no longer seen as a meal, but as a member of the crew. The men now share their limited body heat with the bird, shielding it from the freezing wind with their own coats. They have come to realize a hard truth: if the chicken dies, they die with it. A strange, silent bond forms on that desolate rock, proving that survival can change even the hardest hearts. Months later, a passing ship spots the smoke from their signal fire. As the rescuers approach the shore, they are shocked by what they see. Not wild savages, but men who survived against all odds, side by side with the creature that saved them. They were rescued, but the legend of the island chicken was just beginning. It was never just a bird. It was a reminder that in the darkest times, even the smallest life can be the difference between death and survival. The mystery of the Auckland Islands remains a haunting chapter of history, but it serves as a powerful reminder: the most unlikely survivors often leave the biggest legacy. Every hardship we face is a challenge to our character, and sometimes, the smallest source of hope is exactly what we need to endure. What is the greatest mystery you've ever encountered? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the shadows of history.